Buenos Dias Gunners Collective. Back at it? You already know. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. You see the thumbnail. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Like a mup. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Like a mup. Smack at it. Bye. Bye. Now, I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm going to be totally honest and real with you guys. You guys see the thumbnail? This is a message, a direct message. A message. I could have picked up the phone and did this, but I want to do it publicly because I feel it needs to be done. It needs to be addressed. It needs to be shut up, shut down. That's it. Mamuski, we're done. Guard, deal with it. So I wanted to put something out there. You know, we already know, and I've already talked with Flaco, and we've already discussed this hands-on thing we're going to do. A fight. You know, a fight to the death, right? Allegedly. A one-on-one. We're going to do that. You know, we're going to do that as grown men. It needs to be done. A lot's been said on both sides, and it's going to be done. But I wanted to put a message out there to him and his wife. First of all, I did disrespect her. You know, let me be real when I said I did. It's not a good thing. When I was in Las Vegas, I got faded, just a little too faded, and I did a live. You know, I did a live from the casino. I was in my room. I was chilling. I was feeling it. I was having it my way. And I did do a live to which a lot of trolls and a lot of people came in that live that night. You know, people, they're mad. You know what I mean? Hate me because they hate me. You know, I'm doing big things, having a good time in Vegas. So, of course, I'm getting trolled bad. Now, one particular point in time, I assumed that it was Flaco in there as well, doing a little bit of trolling, a little bit of jabbing, just based on some of the things that were being said were things that only me, him, and maybe one or two others would know. But I assumed it was him. So I took the initiative to start going back and forth with him. Very unbecoming of myself, way out of my character, something I shouldn't have done. But I felt that he was, you know, acting a fool, so I'm going to act a fool back. Now, in the process of doing that, words were getting exchanged, and I knew what would hurt that man. And I knew that man was going through some troubles in his relationship, his marriage, that had nothing to do with YouTube, or maybe it did. One never knows, does one, the wind blows. But he definitely was going through some things. So I said, okay, you want to play? You want to fuck with me? Okay, yes, I got you. And I did disrespect him and his wife and went overboard. Okay, I apologized for that to him. And that was water under the bridge. We did have a talk after that. He was feeling some type of way. I told him, you know what? Hey, I thought you were trolling me. He says, no, it wasn't me. I said, well, there were some things said. He says, I know how it looked, but it wasn't me. I said, he said, man, if you see me on the counter, it wasn't me. If you see me in the bathroom, it wasn't me. Even buttering her by the shower, it wasn't me. And I said, okay, I understand. I apologize, bro. You know, like a man should do. You know, I was wrong for saying that and what I said. And that was that. We left that alone, and then just recently it came back up, and that's what's being utilized to attack me. And there's a lot of people saying, hey, you talked about his wife. Well, you know, a lot of people talk about my familia too, but that never gets expressed or mentioned, man. It's only when I do something to someone else, then it's a big deal. But you know, when it's talking about my daughters or my moms or my baby mamas and things like that, it's all good in the hood. It's okay. It's like you get the freebie if you talk about guns, people. But when he mentions anything or fights back, there's problems. You know, I understand that. Anyways, this issue got brought back up, which I thought was a dead issue. But, you know, it's being utilized to rekindle this fire, to make him upset with me. And then now we're going to throw hands, which I'm all for. That's fine. You know, let's do it. Now, I wanted to say to his wife, I sincerely apologize. I sincerely apologize because anything that was said or done on YouTube, and I'm not necessarily apologizing for what I said. I've already done that several times. There's no need to keep rehashing it and keep repeating the bullshit, right? But I'm apologizing to you for having to go through these things that happen on YouTube concerning Flaco. You know, you have to understand that when you're when you got a lot of notoriety and you're involved in YouTube, people are always going to troll you. They're always going to be all up in your relationship, all up in your mix. Not necessarily myself, but other people. You have to have thick skin. That's part of YouTube. That's part of the game, you know. That's why I try to keep my relationships at a distance. I try to keep the chicks that I have, the tortas, yes, I do got a few of them, at a distance, just based on, man, when they start to become involved or people start to involve them, which they will, they start to feel some type of way, and that could be a disastrous recipe for a bad relationship. Now, I do understand a lot of people are saying, hey, Flaco sent a picture, and Flaco did this, and Flaco's a joto, and, you know, there's a lot of things that were said. And one of my faults also was not backing his play when I could have. You know, when I knew better, I should have did better. But I took it as a joke. You know, when you see a picture, you see something, you laugh about it. You know, it's no big deal. In my mind, it was not a big deal. It wasn't a picture of me, so I wasn't tripping. You know, but I understand and didn't see from his point of view how it had become something disastrous, not only in his personal relationship with his wife, but also out here in the YouTube world. People automatically assumed, oh, he's sending pictures here or he's sending pictures there, when I knew that to be false. I knew that wasn't the case. This Vato was merely doing what he does, and from what I know, that was an old-ass picture, right? It wasn't nothing new. It just happened to get out, happened to be discovered, and that was it. You know, people utilize that and manipulated it to their own tastes and do whatever they want. You know, if they're thinking about other men, then that's crazy right there. Anyway, so, you know, I wanted to express that and get everything out on the table. Because all you trolls and haters and people that hate you, boy, you know what I mean? I shouldn't even acknowledge you when I don't, for the most part. But it's something I have to get off my chest as a man. You know, I need to express that apology to Flaco before I fight him. So that way, when I do it, we can go our own separate ways. And that's that. You know, let it be known. Now, there was a lot of things he said on his side as well. A lot of them, I believe to be fabricated or just a little tapatio creman. You know, the night in the club, this and that. Come on now, stop it. You know, he knows that for reals in real life, whatever little riffraff homeboy he brought on the phone, that wasn't me. You know, strike that, reverse it. Come on now. And I'm sure he'll be the bigger man and put it out there. Now, as far as what was going on with you know, him and his old lady, you know, I should have never got involved in their personal relationship as far as on YouTube, as far as saying, you know, that they were going through problems or whatever. Hey, that's what happens in every relationship, right? Especially a new marriage. You know, it's hard to work at it and to become compatible and to find out that your love, this puppy love that you have, man, maybe isn't the real thing or maybe is the right thing, but you need to work on it. You know, I ain't fucking Dr. Phil, cash me outside. How about that? And, you know, so I can't give you that advice, but I was always the one that Flaco would call, and I did give him as much advice as I could. Okay, that's a fact. That's something he cannot deny. I think his only you know, bone he has to pick with me is that one night I disrespected, and I did that. Yes, I did, all the way that. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. There's a fucking recording. I'm not going to deny it, but it's taken way out of context. That's something we have discussed months ago and already let go that is being used again. But one thing that he did feel and he expressed to me was he felt like nobody had his back when he was going through whatever he was going through with his wife, or he was going through whatever he was going through on YouTube with other people. But when I was going through my shit, no one had my back either. See, it was kind of like, Gun, you do your thing. I'm still going to be over here chilling, man. We still good, but that's you. And I took it on the chin because I come to win, right? I took it on the chin, and it was what it was. I let the trolls fucking put out mothers' addresses and families' addresses and whatever the case may be. Go ahead, Bonnie, do your thing, man. Can't stop you. But I will tell you this. You know, there's repercussions for every action. So I just sit back and laugh, let the rhymes tax and maintain MCs while the double max score. You like that shit? Yeah, I can rap a little bit, huh? Earth, Wind, and Fire. I haven't even started singing yet. So now, I can understand where he was upset. You're supposed to be my homeboy, my homeboys. You're not backing my play. But there was one point in time when I was going through some shit, and I got at Flaco, and he says, hey, I don't want to choose sides. I just want to, you know, and he tried to mediate a little bit. Didn't work out. But he was like, I'm not choosing sides. I'm tired of drama, gente. There's always drama. Let's put it out there. I'm welcoming all these different channels, man, that have drama. I'm welcoming all to voice their opinion, man. Stop it already. Mikey Salinas has problems with Flaco. I understand it. He just doesn't want nothing to do with them. You know, it doesn't have to be shed publicly, man. We don't have to make these videos disrespecting and clowning each other, man. Let's pick up a phone, man, or not pick up a phone and leave it at that. My boys daking and drinking. I sincerely got their backups no matter what. These are my partners, right? These are dudes that have actually broke bread, sat at a table with, you know what I mean? Drank a beer with, that I fuck with repeatedly and daily. These are my homeboys, right? I know a lot of people got to say a lot of things, man, but these dudes are just some cool individuals. If you meet them in real life, that's how they are. Now, whatever situation they have going on with Flaco, I did try to mediate. Flaco did tap in with me, was like, hey, Gun, man, what's going on with your boys? I said, what's going on with them? Man, we're going back and forth. I said, I don't see why. And then he explained to me the situation, what was going on, because guess what, man? I have a life outside of YouTube, and I don't pay attention to exactly what's going on YouTube because I'm trying to get that feria and a fat torta. Anyways, the wind's blowing. He explained it to me. I did tap in with Mr. 209, get at the homeboy, man. I was trying to set up maybe a talk behind the scenes so these guys could talk it out, talk it out. Like what real men are supposed to do. It fell through. It never materialized. But I did try. And Flaco cannot deny that. That's facts. I can't be blamed for my association with people you don't get along with. See, when I was not getting along with some people, they were wrenches on people's channels. People were still fucking with them. All kinds of shit. Even though they were putting my family's addresses out there, my people's stuff. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like I'm immune to this. If it happens to Gunner, it's cool. Blame it on the gun. But when it happens to other people, everyone attacks me for it. Oh, why'd you do this? Why'd you do it? What about me, motherfucker? What about when people are saying, fuck my kids and fuck my mothers and fuck my, you know what I mean? What about when they're doing that? That doesn't count? So when I retaliate and fight back and clap back, then all of a sudden I'm the bad guy? Like this fucking poop butt locker over here. He disrespected my family. I never disrespected that about his family. He was told by some troll that I disrespected his family. And then he went out of his way to say, fuck your mother and your daughter. Then I said, fuck you and Marvelous Marvin Hagler. That's when it went that route. Until then, I had never done that. It was all in his fucking imagination. You know? It's like, we're like totally opposite. He imagines shit. I got a big ass people. That's the real shit. You know? Two totally different. The yin yang and the real yang 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 wah wah wah. Right? And that's in that fashion. You know, and I've tried to express it to him. Tried it on numerous times. Man, you've seen Big Dubs, man, try to get us on a phone call or a thing together, and that dude fucking eyes started getting all googly and glassy, and he's all weirded out. I told him if he wants to fade, come get it, man. Just stop talking about it. We'll do it like that. Keep me out of your mouth. You know, every day. You know, you're not gonna win. Now, when it comes to Flaco, like I said, I just wanted to put this video out there to sincerely apologize to his wife. She has nothing to do with anything, and I only utilized her as a tool to hurt that Vato's heart. Because I felt he was trolling me. Like I said, you know, or you have that feeling when someone's fucking with you, right? You know, this is a heartbreaking situation. Let me explain this to you on YouTube. When some of your homeboys, righteous ones that you roll with every day, man, are the main ones stabbing you in the back. You know, it's a fucked up situation. You can't trust anybody. You know, it seems like, come on, it's just YouTube. It's no big deal. And to the righteous people that are outside looking in, that's how it is. But to the people that take it serious, man, and really try to establish a channel to help people and to do what you do, man, and you got people slandering your name and hating on you, man, it's a sucky situation. But it's a situation you have to suck up and be a man with, right? I've totally been a man with it. If you notice the way I rock, man, it takes me weeks and weeks and weeks of getting fucking slandered before I ever come out with a video and let people know exactly what time it is. And then when I do, I get slandered more because of my attitude, my charisma, and the way I express myself. Look, I ain't taking no shorts, man. I don't give a fuck what these guys got going on. If people want to disrespect me over and over again, I'm going to take it like it is, man. But I ain't going to bend over and take it like a whoa man, because I'm not one of those, right? I'm going to take it like a real G, man, and let it come back on you. But when the clapback is real, then Vato start going to work at Wiener Schnitzel, disappearing. They go in and out burger, right? And their old lady starts fucking. It just all kinds of different things happen. I don't want them problems, Gun. Why'd you do that to me? I don't want them problems. Well, you know, you should have kept your fucking mouth shut and you wouldn't have had them problems. I don't want them problems either. All I want to do is do videos, entertain the raza, and do what we does, cuz. But at the end of the day, oh, pow, whoa, it seems like everyone has to have my big ass beat by name in their mouth. And I don't like it. I just don't like it. And I'm not going to fucking sit here and bite my tongue all the time. I understand, raza, all my peoples that say you need to be a bigger man. Don't fight this individual. Or you need to be a bigger man. Let it go. It's easier said than done, gente. I do for the most part. You know, if you watch my videos are about whatever they're about. Other people's videos and whole channels are about me. Bang, bang. The proof is in the pudding, man, whether you like pudding or not. Straight up. Facts. Now, I just wanted to throw this out there because there will be a fight. Absolutely, man. No money included, man. Me and Flaco will handle our business when we get a chance to, when we're in the right place at the right time, same place at the same time. We know mutual acquaintances. We can make it happen, and it's going to. And then that's going to be that. That's going to be a chapter in our life closed. Him, because he's defending the honor of his old lady. Me, because I'm defending the honor of myself and how I feel. And that's that. Won't be no hatred. Won't be no slander. Won't be no clowning. Won't be none of that. If you see, in fact, man, since we've had that phone call, there's been none of that. You know, just a little bit of expression here. Just a little bit to let the people know exactly what time it is. All these fucking weirdos that are trying to pump it up. Hey, we want to see this. Can I fight? No. Fight, homie. There's local gyms all around your town, I'm sure. You know what I mean? Do your thing. If it's that serious and you're curious and you want to get Eddie Murphy delirious to handle it, Fast and Furious, it's all good, homes. But just don't worry about what's going on with me and mines. Period. Thank you. Gracias. On we go. Now, Again, to Flaco's wife, I apologize, man. You know, it's always been good with me and you. Pay it no, never mind. You know, sometimes people are going to say things. Whatever you got going on in your relationship, whatever's going on between you and Flaco is basically your business. And no one should intrude on that. But when you're dealing with YouTube and all this, man, people are going to try. Just understand that. Be able to understanding. I've only given him good advice in the past. I'm only trying to help you guys to reconcile and to fix your relationship or whatever problem. I don't know where you guys stand now. And to be honest with you, I don't want to sit here and say I don't care, because I do care about you people in general. But I will say that I hope everything works out for the benefit of you and your children, period. Now, see, I'm not a bad guy like everyone thinks I am. I'm actually a fucking good guy with a big dick, and that's just how I win and play. You know, Flaco, I can't wait to see you, man. When I see you, I'm going to try to knock your jaw this way. You know what I mean? Your earlobes that way and your eyes this way. And then we're done. And then we're cool. And then you do USA, I'm going to do me. You know what I mean? But for me to sit here and say, I'm not going to try, I'm going to fucking try, it's like a tiger. I'm going to fucking go for the gusto. That's a big, tall ass dude. I'm coming in like motherfucking Tank Davis. I'm trying to put him on his Raleigh fingers. Right? And I'm sure he's going to do the same thing to me, man. It's all love. It's all respect. At the end of the day, man, I just want to do my thing. Period. Thank you. I appreciate that. There's been a lot that's been said and a lot that's been done. At the end of the day, like I said, I expressed to all the other channels, man, stay up out the mix. Mikey, I love you, my boy. I got nothing but love for you. All that, Mikey's on my nuts. And I'm not. Mikey ain't never been that. We've had a friendship, a mutual relationship, man. He's been cool. And I understand he feels the way he feels, but he's not doing it on my benefit. He's never done anything on my benefit. Mikey's his own man. He rocks his own. I'm not even a fucking moderator or ever had a wrench on his channel. That goes to show you, man, I ain't got no love like that, but we're good friends as far as, man, you know, just chopping it up, having a conversation, being on that same level. You know, whatever Mikey chooses to do, he's a grown man. He does choose to do. I back his play. But in this one with his thing in Flaco, man, that is two grown men between them. And I understand where he's coming from. I understand where Flaco's coming from in it. And I'm staying up out of it because it's not my issue. My issue is a backyard boogie homie one time. You make your head woogie woogie. That's it. To Flaco's wife, Spencer, you know, I apologize. This is the 5th time already. I can only do it so many times. But I sincerely mean it. Flaco, you already know what it is. We conversated a couple times. When we see each other, we see each other. Let's handle the business. Mikey, nothing but love and respects, my brother. Don't even worry about what's going on, man. Stay up out of the mix, man. That's the best, your best bet. I said, but you, hey, you can say whatever you want to say because you're a real one. Taking and drinking, my brothers, I love you, man. No matter what, you already know what it is, man. But let's get it together, baby. There's no sense in back and forth anymore. We already all know what it is. To all the other gente out there, I rock raza. I'm gonna do my thing, most definitely. To the girl with her skirt down, Lax, MC Lax, and she knows who she is. Keep my name out your mouth, man, and step it up, man. If you don't want to fight, you don't want to fight. You don't. It is what it is, man. I don't even want to fight you, to be honest with you. I just want to beat you up. Bang bang. They're gone. With that being said, I hope that you move smooth with a purpose. Hope that you get every single thing that you want coming to you. Remember, at the end of the day, all this drama and unnecessary shit can be avoided, man, if you just do your own thing. Well, you try. This is YouTube, man. I've tried to do my own thing on several occasions, and I just keep getting dragged back into the mix. If you really know me, man, and you really been a day one and fuck with me, all you gotta do is look at the proof, man. People always drag me in the mix, and then I have to fight my way up out of it. Everybody wants to fight the gun, huh? Everybody. And I really ain't that bad of a guy. Or am I? One never knows, does one? The wind blows. With that being said, man, move smooth with that purpose. Go out there and get everything you want. That's called hustling, man. If you like this, hit that like and subscribe with a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears this Red Raider crown. And I'm going to continue and strive and struggle absolutely for what I truly believe in and what I think we all believe in as a people. And that's the coming together. I set this foundation. Planet Rock. Planet Rock ain't landed on me. No, I didn't say Plymouth. I said we're not white. I said Planet Rock, right? Rock to the Planet Rock. Don't stop. And we're going to continue to do what we does, cuz. Catch me outside, Flaco, around the corner, behind the alley, 2 Burger Kings down. How about that? That's what we're going to do. And then, respectfully, we're going to do our own thing. This is the gun. And in that fashion, bang, bang.